Hello everybody and welcome to another Forza Italian Football TV video. It's me, Dov, and I'm here at the Stadio Artemio Franchi in Florence just after Fiorentina smashed Napoli 3-0. Obviously the big caveat in this game is Koulibaly's sending off after 6 minutes. Initially the referee gave a penalty and he booked him, but then after the VAR review he changed his mind. The foul did take place outside the box, and then obviously Koulibaly was sent off because he was the last man and obviously stopped a goal scoring opportunity. So that was that, and then from there Napoli really had no chance. Fiorentina played really well. Giovanni Simeone terrorised the Napoli back line. Tonelli, when he came on as Koulibaly's essential replacement at the back, really couldn't do much about the floor. He probably could have done better the first goal, but I just think that the quality between Koulibaly and Tonelli is vast, and that showed. And Napoli really lost it in midfield. Marek Hamsik wasn't really there the entire way. Was there, but he wasn't. And Alan was essentially doing the running for three players, and even at the end of the first half he looked completely knackered. He was just so kind of exhausted after doing all the running for a midfield pair, and obviously without Jorginho, who was taken off, that Napoli couldn't really get a hold of the ball. They couldn't get possession, they couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together. Kalidou wasn't on it. Mertens looked like he had a little bit of an injury, and Lorenzo Insigne was trying to do kind of magical tricks and shots and running down blind alleys and trying to take everybody on, and it just wasn't working. After the game, Maurizio Sarri was asked whether or not the result at the San Siro yesterday made a difference to Napoli's mentality. He said he doesn't think it did, and if it did, he doesn't really care. Essentially, he's not really thinking about that game. He was just thinking about kind of what happened here. Obviously, that means Napoli are now 4 points behind Juventus at the top of Serie A. 3 games left. The Scudetto is finished, everybody. I mean, as much as we want to kind of have this fantastic and wonderful battle, I think now it's kind of the time for us all to admit that Juventus are going to win Scudetto number 7 in a row. I don't think many people wanted it to happen. Not for kind of hating Juventus. I think more for the fact that they want a different winner to kind of mix things up a bit. That was something also Sarri said in his press conference after the game. He said if you impoverish the system, if you make the system poor, eventually the rich will become poor as well. So essentially he's given a warning to Italian football that more teams need to win. It can't just be Juventus all the time, otherwise people are going to lose interest and the rich won't be able to go forward. And he also kind of made reference to the Premier League, saying that the teams there, it's a different team every year, which kind of keeps the interest and kind of gets the teams that win new fans all the time. And he says honestly that doesn't happen. The people support teams that and they know that those teams are never going to win anything, and I think that's a sad kind of thing to think about. So this is going to turn into a bit of a ramble on another topic, but I think that's something that is worth thinking about as well. We'll maybe do another video on that specific topic before the end of the season. So there we go, Napoli lost. I think that this was just the kind of final nail in the coffin. Even after the win in Turin, I don't think they've looked very good since the weekend of March the 3rd, March the 2nd, when Juventus beat Lazio and then they were beaten by Roma. I think since then they've really mentally struggled to keep up with this title race, and Fiorentina, the hated rivals of Juventus, Fiorentina have pushed the final nail into the coffin and essentially ended the Scudetto. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think the problems were with Napoli. Leave a comment. Remember, go in the shop as well, help support us, bring you some fantastic Serie A content. And remember, join Connor Clancy and Nicholas Caro and Vito Doria on the podcast live show tonight. I'm sure that'll be tons of fun. So until then, there's nothing left for me to say other than arrivederci.